Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on your person's thoughts about you. So whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, we're going to get you some clarity on what are they actually thinking and feeling about you in detail today, right at this moment. So always remember that my readings are timeless. If you feel intuitively guided to any reading, that means that there is a message there that Spirit wants you to know about you, about this connection with your special person. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. Welcome to all of our new subscribers, and a big hug to everybody who is already part of the Live Tarot family. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your love and support. If you're new, also make sure to subscribe and get active in the community. We have a vibrant community of people who are going through the same journey that you are. So if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling like, hey, nobody understands what I'm, experiencing right now, you can get a lot of cheerleading and a lot of support in the comment section. And while I can't respond to all comments, please do know that I read every single one of them because I want to know what is going on with everybody in this family. So if you have any thoughts, comments, feedback, make sure you get involved in the comment section. So without further ado, let's get into your card choices. As always, make sure that you are gentle with yourself. Take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. You can pick group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose all of them and take the messages that resonate for your situation. So let's get into these really fun card choices today and see which ones you feel most intuitively guided to. So group number 1 is joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Group number 2 is passion and pleasure. Savor your life. And group number 3 is grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Also, before we get into group 1 here, if you'd like to have specific guidance, because this is a general reading, not everything may resonate. If you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I've created and will be using in this reading. So all of the links are always in the box below. So let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose joy and delight. Let's take a look at your person's thoughts about you today. So I've chosen some oracle cards here for you, which we will get to, but let's go ahead and start with your tarot. So Spirit, for our beautiful group number 1, what are your person's thoughts about you today? So we have the 6 of emotions, or 6 of cups. We have the Tower. And we have the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands in this deck. Beautiful. Wow, I like this, okay? I really like this energy because I feel like what is really coming through here is that we have a beautiful combination of emotion and action, which is so beautiful. And that's exactly what we want, right? I feel like your person and their thoughts about you today, they know that something has happened here that has been very eye-opening, maybe perhaps very abrupt in this connection. The Tower's energy here is coming up as the central energy. So this tells me that for some of you, there may have been some sort of an ending, some sort of a separation. If that's not the case, I feel like for others of you, there's just been some sort of knowledge, something here that has been a light bulb moment, okay, for you and your person. There may have been some sort of information, something said, something communicated here that was very shocking, that may not have been something that you were anticipating. I feel like there may have been some sort of a secret that was also revealed here. And this secret, or this kind of like, and the secret doesn't have to be, I'm not feeling that for all of you, it is something that is like concrete, like a secret that is an actual fact. Sometimes like this is like secret thoughts, secret desires, or something that your person wants or is thinking or feeling about this relationship that they have not been able to fully communicate with you. For some of you, I feel like there was something that your person wanted to ask of you. Okay, there's something that they wanted to ask of you, but they were afraid to ask. Either it is something about like, you know, they felt like it would be asking too much of you. Either to like, I feel like for some of you, it may be like asking you to understand something in their life, asking you to have more patience with some sort of blocks that they might be experiencing. For some of you, I'm also feeling, and again, take this as it resonates, but some of you, I'm also feeling that there may be some sort of a long distance relationship here. And there was something that your person had a secret desire of, you know, wanting to ask you to move closer to them, but being afraid to ask of that of you, because it is asking a lot, right? So I feel like for some of you, there's something here about your person desiring something or wanting something from you that they were not really being honest or open about, because they either were too afraid to ask of you, or they were afraid that it was asking too much of you. Okay, so whatever that is, that they felt that they were asking too much, or they had a secret desire that maybe they were too afraid to admit to you or say to you, I feel like that may be something that has actually come out into the open now. And whatever that was has caused some sort of a rift, or maybe some sort of an ending here, because I feel like with this Six of Emotions, they are thinking about you non-stop. Okay, so they're going over in their mind again and again. Again and again. There's a lot of nostalgia here. They're going, through again and again all of the emotions that they felt, the experiences that they had with you, all the romance, the chemistry, the passion. There's something very powerful here. This Six of Emotions or Cups is also all about, feeling like somebody is your soulmate, your divine counterpart. Like they feel like you get them in a way that nobody else has gotten them. They feel that you understand them very, very deeply. And there was something in that understanding, or in that, the way that you look at them, the way you touch them, the way you make them feel, the things that you say. There's something about your entire energy that feels deeply satisfying to this person, okay, to your person. Like they just feel so deeply satisfied, so deeply content in your presence, both physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, in every way. There's a sense of completion here that your person feels. And so this is why, if there has been a separation, that sense of belonging that they feel with you, that sense of, I'm getting I'm getting the phrase, you love me the way I want to be loved. That's what's coming through from this Six of Emotions energy. Like they keep saying this to themselves. Oh my gosh, you love me the way I want and need to be loved. And nobody else has ever loved me that way, quite that way. And that is why I feel that your person is desperately thinking about you, okay? And whatever this is, they know that it may have been hurtful. They know and are afraid that what if whatever has come out from this Tower's energy, what if it separates you forever? They are afraid of that. That is a fear that right now they are very much dealing with in their mind, in their hearts. And this Ace of Inspiration or Ace of Wands is them knowing that they need to do something differently here. They're wanting to take action towards you. They're looking for what would be the right thing to do, what would be the right action to take in this situation. If you guys are in separation, I feel like they are considering, thinking about, trying to figure out what would be the right action to take at this point. They know very deeply, Group 1, they also know very deeply that in order to show you how much they love you, in order to, if there's been a separation, in order to win you back, or in order to even be deserving of having you back in their life, I feel like they are extremely aware of this Ace of Wands, as in they're extremely aware that their behavior, their actions must change. They must do something differently. Because see, I feel like one of the things that is coming up here very strongly is that I feel like both of you are very aware of the emotions here that are at stake. I feel like your person, in their thoughts about you today, they know that the love is deep, the love is intense on both sides. They know that that's not the question or what needs to be changed or addressed. They know that what needs to change or be addressed is what actions are we taking? What are we doing in this connection? And what can I do to either bring this connection back, to heal this connection, or take this connection to the next level? Because for some of you, it may not be a separation, but it may just be a pattern of struggle where you know the love is there, it's intense, but with this Tower's energy, things keep happening or things keep coming to light that makes you feel that you guys are thrown off track. Okay, there's a sense of being thrown off track. Yeah, see? So with this Tower's energy, I feel like there is your person in what they are constantly thinking about right now is that there's a sense in them of deep regret and deep sadness about this connection being thrown off track, or about whatever has happened from this Tower's energy. Now, for some of you, it's like one big thing that has happened that has thrown this off for both of you. But for others of you, I feel like it's not one big thing. This Tower's energy may just represent a series of things that keep coming up that is requiring both of you to figure out new solutions. Ace of Wands to me is also a card of figuring out new solutions and course correcting in the relationship as you move forward, right? So this is why I feel like also in their thoughts of you, what I like about what your person is also thinking about you is that they are opening to discovery, as in they are becoming more open-minded to new solutions, new ways of acting, new ways of being, right? So I feel like for many of you, you might have a sense of exhaustion from this relationship because there might be, you know, issues that keep coming up that are kind of repetitive. They may feel like it's the same issue coming up in different forms, in different ways, right? And for some of you, I'm getting the energy that, you know, it feels almost like it's constantly hitting a brick wall, you know, like hitting, you know, you feel like you're going full force and slamming against a brick wall again and again. And so that is why I feel like this Ace of Inspiration is going to be really key. And I'm very encouraged and happy that that came up, because that shows us that your person is open now. They're opening up to new solutions. Okay, because I feel like up till now, they didn't have the courage, you know? For some of you, I feel like some of these issues coming up definitely may have to do with family issues, whether it's family issues from the past or it's family issues that are currently going on between the two of you. And those family issues can have anything to do with, you know, their own, you know, siblings, parents, past and present obligations, responsibilities, but it can also do with third-party situations, you know, where they may be coming out of the ending of a long-term committed relationship. They may still be, you know, in the process of a difficult divorce. They may have responsibilities to, you know, kids from a previous relationship. But I feel like up till now, your person just didn't have the courage. See? Dragon, discover your courage. They didn't have the courage to really figure out how to actively and proactively heal these issues, right? They may have been kind of open to the manipulation of others, or susceptible, or kind of like, I'm getting emotional blackmail. I feel like this person can feel very guilty, and so there might be people around them that are emotionally blackmailing them, that are emotionally making them feel bad and guilty to keep them stuck in a cycle of being responsible for these people or these situations. There may be like a codependency cycle, but there's definitely something that needs to be healed here in order for them to be fully with you. And with this Ace of Wands, I feel like they are finally, in their thoughts about you, they're finally coming to a very, very powerful realization that they're gonna have to grow up. Okay, because you may be feeling with this Tower's energy that this person sometimes deals with these issues between the two of you in a more immature way. Like they're not willing to grow up or look at it from a mature, experienced person kind of way, right? From that perspective. And that might be because, again, they lack the courage to take the action. Like they really need to step into this fearless, fiery dragon energy. Like they literally, I almost feel like they literally need to breathe fire to whatever is holding them back, whether it's people, situations, toxicity. It's almost like they need to make a stand. They need to like breathe fire, as in, I don't know, that image keeps coming to me because I feel like that spirit saying that when your person takes a powerful stance and says, no more, I'm not going to take this anymore from any of these people or situations that are emotionally blackmailing them, that is when it's going to end. And that is when this beautiful new portal, look at this, is a new portal. This is a door to discovery, a door to a new life, a door that opens for you when you activate the Ace of Wands energy, when you are ready for a new beginning. You're ready for a new way of being and doing. So I feel like your person is on the precipice of that. Like they're kind of like actively on that road, that path, and they're heading towards this open portal so that they can be with you and be the actual kind of partner that you deserve. So let's take a look at specific messages, their next actions, and guidance on overall timing as to when you may see a shift here. So can you please take 1 second? I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up, a like. Also, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. You are so powerful. When you do that, you are literally helping me, a single mom, put my older kiddo through college. He's already there and loving it. thanks to your support, and also to prepare my little guy who is prepping to go to college right now. So the three of us really do appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. See? So there you have it. And it's so interesting that that has come right here underneath this Six of Cups energy, right? Them understanding the awakening, them knowing that there is a timeless, beautiful, powerful soulmate, or however which way you want to look at it or label it, bond between the two of you. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. Okay, see? Very powerful. So this tells us, right, that this, if there's been a separation, your person is, you know, you are constantly on their mind. They're seeing your face, they're seeing your smile, they're seeing your love. And to me, this is very much like, you know, what we said before, which is I keep getting this sense of them saying, you love me the way I want to be loved. And this is why they know there's a timeless bond. This is why they're seeing your smiling face, right? All of that is interconnected. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay, so if there's something that's happened here from that Tower's energy, there might be a lot of deep hurt feelings, right? So that's why right now, if there's a silence, it may, for your person, it may be feeling safer for them, but I don't feel like that silence is going to last long given these energies here, right? But possibly also, I feel like that silence, that kind of some sort of phase of silence may also be happening because they are in the process of growing up and discovering their own courage, you know, which is going to be key here. See, there you have it. I told you there is a powerful connection here. There's a powerful awakening to action. Okay, this Ace of Wands, look at this marriage offer or whatever, you know, commitment looks like to you. They are prepping themselves for making that offer. And part of that has to do with finding their courage, growing up, healing whatever this is, stopping whatever emotional blackmail that may be happening at this time. All of that is opening up this beautiful portal of discovery of this, you know, totally new life, right? New experience. See? So they're feeling very lost without you right now. They feel like, you know, they have lost their identity, who they are. Like I told you, that Six of Cups is all about how much they love you and how much you represent the exact partner, like you're the exact partner that they have always wanted, right? The way that they feel when they're with you. And that is why I feel like they have definitely lost their sense of self and identity. There you go, healing. So they want to heal this relationship, absolutely. And it's interesting because now we're getting healing twice here, healing their own family issues, healing their issues that may be keeping you apart right now, and then healing the relationship with you as well. So this is doubly important. I feel like we're getting two right here, right? About healing. So that is going to be really, really important. I feel like that is something that is very much on their mind, very much in their hearts. So let's get some timing. Wow, fast moving energy. Okay, so don't hold me to the 4 days, but I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you may see a very rapid response or rapid change in this situation coming up very, very soon. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Hello, my beautiful group 2 that chose passion and pleasure. Let's take a look at your person's thoughts about you today. So I've selected some oracle cards here for you, and we will uncover those after we do your tarot. So Spirit, for our beautiful group number 2. What are your person's thoughts about you today? We have the Queen of Voices or Queen of Swords energy. We have the Eight of Inspiration, which is the Eight of Wands. I really love that coming in as the central energy here. And we have the Ten of Emotions. Wow, Ten of Cups energy. This is really beautiful energy coming through here. Group 2, very encouraging. So, you know, look how we have a very diverse group of energies here. Okay, we have Swords energy, we have Wands energy, and then we have Cups energy. I love this. I love this combination because the first thing that it tells us is that your person's thoughts about you are really coming out of their, it's like as in like in their thoughts about you, they're coming out of their head and making a transition into their heart. And as they make that transition into their heart space energy, they're feeling more and more inspired to take action. Look at this. And that is why the action coming through is their central energy. So this tells me that in their thoughts about you, your person right now is very, very much thinking about and considering what action do they wish to take towards you and this connection next. Like, what are their next actions? Because what they are coming to, and I do feel that this has definitely been a slower process for your person. Them coming through first here in this Queen of Voices energy tells me two things. One is I feel like the first energy is that this is somebody who is very much in their heads. They may be somebody who tends to analyze things a lot. They may be kind of stuck with analysis paralysis, you know, as in like this may be the kind of person who needs to think through things a lot, right? Like they maybe in like when it comes to them opening up in a relationship, when it comes to them, you know, really accessing their deeper emotions, it takes them time to open up. Because, you know, and this is interesting because, you know, they don't have to be, but they may be an air sign, right? They don't have to be, but they could be an air sign. They're very much about first thinking through the relationship before they actually open up, right? So what I mean by this is that this may be the kind of person who needs to have a lot of things in place, you know, in a connection before they actually emotionally invest in it. Okay, so that is not to say that there is anything wrong with you, group 2. This is not personal to you. I feel like this person has a very specific way of going about relationships. And I feel like it has to do very much with them getting their heart broken in the past, them feeling like they've been backstabbed in the past, them feeling like they've been disappointed in the past. So I feel like they have created almost like a sense of like, almost like a, Spirit is giving me this term, interview process. Okay, so it's almost like they, in order to protect their heart and in order to protect their emotions, which really do run deep, because I feel like it may seem like this person is very analytical, very like thought process oriented. I feel like what that does, or what that's created, what they've created is that layer of protection to protect the fact that they have a very deep feeling heart underneath. Okay, this 10 of emotions tells us that your person feels things very deeply, group 2. Okay, they feel it very deeply. They may have a very, very sad and sentimental heart inside. I'm getting an energy that inside, deeply inside at their core, your person is very sentimental. They may be a huge romantic, but this is not something that they easily want to reveal to anybody, because they feel that when they have revealed this part of themselves, it has become more of a vulnerability than a strength. And that's really sad, you know, like, as in, I feel like this person through their life experience has come to conclude that their romantic, deep, tender heart is more of a weakness than a strength in this world, the way the world is right now. They feel that they have been taken advantage of in the past. They feel that when they have revealed this very tender heart that they have, people have, you know, literally just stomped on it, kicked it around, you know, made them feel like shit, made them feel really bad about themselves, you know, and have really broken their heart. So this is why I feel like they have created this very intense interview process. Like they, you know, they may not make you feel like you're being interviewed, or when you first met, you may not have felt like you were being interviewed. But this is what they're really doing on the inside, right? Like they feel like that's how they protect themselves. And so right now in their thoughts of you, like they know that they haven't fully opened up their heart to you. They're still working through, like, okay, you know, I have to kind of make all these checks in my mind. Like, do you pass all these checks? And again, it's not about you, it's about them protecting their heart. So I do feel that for them opening up to you, group 2, it may have taken a longer time, or it maybe be taking its sweet time right now, where you feel like, wait a second, why is this person so in their head all the time, you know? And you may be experiencing this by them asking certain questions about you, wanting to know certain things about you. They may even be coming across a little bit standoffish. They may come across as a little bit cold. Although I feel like group 2, you are very aware enough to know that maybe a little bit of that coldness is, again, a facade that they give. I'm sure that if you are in some form of relationship with this person, you've already seen through that kind of, you know, cold exterior, and you've seen the tenderness that really goes, you know, hand in hand with that. Like you've probably seen that there is a very tender heart in there, and perhaps that is what you fell in love with, despite of this person maybe being a bit more, I'm going to keep people at arm's length, I'm not going to let people in, I'm going to look at it like almost like a scientist in every single angle, like, you know, like I'm going to look at you, I'm going to look at this connection from every single lens I possibly can to make sure that I don't fail again or get hurt again, right? They, you know, it's like, it's almost like you may feel like you've had to jump through hoops for this person, because you're looking for them to truly express that tender heart that you've seen. And I do feel that maybe you've seen this tender heart in certain moments, you know, like you may have seen that they are very romantic in maybe, you know, in other things that they do. Like you may see them being you're very tender towards, you know, if they have a pet, like you may have seen their tenderness towards a pet. You may have seen their tenderness towards children or young people or the elderly. Like you've seen something in this person that you know that they have a warm and tender heart, but it takes them some time to warm up. Okay. And so for some of you, I feel like if you are in separation, this is just for those of you who are in separation, you may have separated because it may have taken too long for this person to truly warm up, to really show you that romantic heart. But the other thing that I feel that your person is very much thinking about you at this time is also the fact that they have very deep emotions for you, okay? They're feeling very deeply emotional about you. There's something within you that is bringing out, or is that calling to them that, hey, it's time for me to open up my heart here. So if you have pulled away from them, or they have lost you already somehow, the other thing that they're thinking about you constantly is about what is this action that they want to take. So this 8 of inspiration is very much about fast results, fast moving energy, action coming in, messages coming in, communication coming in. And this is what they are deeply thinking about. But one thing I feel like is for certain is that they are definitely working through getting over the way in which their mental, kind of like these mental blocks, or these, like, fears that they have kept alive through this very kind of like interview process. Like they have to look at you at every angle, and you may not want to be observed or dissected that way, right? Almost like I'm almost getting like a scientist type of energy. Like your person may be in the sciences, or they may be in some sort of like a career that is very analytical, where they have to observe, where they have to get results, where they have to like really analyze things, So I feel like that has been very natural for them to then take that from what they do for their work, and then bring that kind of same energy to and apply it to their relationships, because they really feel that they have been hurt in the past, right? Yeah, see, we're getting reconciliation energy. So I do feel, yeah, see, beautiful. Okay, so this to me is so interesting. Remember how we said that this is a very diverse reading, because we're getting all of the different emotions, all of the different perspectives here. And this to me, like the only one that we didn't get was the Pentacles energy, and I feel like this represents that energy. So now we're getting again this beautiful, very comprehensive energy, like your person really trying to find balance when it comes to every aspect of themselves. Balance in thought, balance in emotion, balance in action, and balance in who they are and their identity materially. See, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. Okay, so I feel like if there's been a separation here, or you've had to, or somebody has pulled away from here, like it could have been that you pulled away because you felt that this person was just not moving forward. They were just being too distant, too cold, maybe perhaps too harsh, making you feel like you have to prove yourself. I'm also getting that energy. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, I feel like you got a feeling that you have to prove yourself to this person. And that's not a good place to be, right? Nobody wants to feel like they have to prove themselves, right, in a relationship. Like somehow, like it's not like you're the bad guy and now you have to prove that you're a good guy, right? But I feel like for some of you, your person may have put you in that position. And again, they didn't do it because of who you are. They did it because of who they are, or who they've become from their past experiences with love. So I feel like some of you may be in a separation or struggle right now because you were just like, you know what? I know who I am. I know I love you. I know I want to be with you. But if that's not enough for you, if you keep giving me this sense of like, I have to prove that I'm real. I have to prove that I'm not gonna like, manipulate you. I'm not gonna like cheat you. I'm not gonna betray you. Like I don't need to keep doing that. Okay. I am who I am. I know I am honorable, ethical. I'm not going to do those things to you, but it's not my place or my job to prove myself to you. So this may be for some of you, like there's a sense of regret here. I feel that your person is thinking about you a lot, because if they have made you feel like you're not good enough, or you have to somehow prove yourself to them, then this is a regret that they also have, right? So I feel like right now what they're truly wanting is to show you their emotional side. I feel like they have maybe not have done that fully yet. Maybe they have been very much in the space of wanting to hide their emotions from you, because see, this 10 of Cups tells us that They think about you all the time. You bring out their deepest emotions. You also bring out their deepest desires and fantasies around having a once in a lifetime kind of love. Okay, so like I said, this person is very sentimental inside. They're very much an old-fashioned romantic. They don't want to admit it, but they still want to believe in true love. They want to believe in a once in a lifetime love. They want to believe that it is possible to have that with you, but they're afraid to admit that or show that. So this to me is a very beautiful energy of them right now, very much wanting to have their love, what's truly within them, like their true nature, which is very loving, which is very passionate, which is very much of this romantic. It's like they want that to shine through because they feel like it hasn't so far. Maybe you have not seen this side of them, right? So again, with this Eight of Inspiration, I feel like they're very, very motivated, inspired to take action to show you what's truly at the heart of the matter, at the heart of who they really are, beyond these layers here that you see, right? And that to me is a very beautiful energy. So I feel like there's also this energy of them, if there's been a separation, deeply wanting this reconciliation with you and seeing that there is so much potentiality. Again, their romantic heart definitely sees tremendous potential between the two of you. See, think big for your future. There's tremendous potential for true love here that your person absolutely wants to explore, doesn't want to miss out on, and is trying to come back home to from this energy right here. So let's get some specific messages from them, their next actions, and some guidance on timing for you. So if you could take 1 second right now and give this video a thumbs up, a like, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. You have no idea how powerful you are. When you subscribe, you're literally helping me put my older kiddo through college. He's already there. Miss him a lot, but he's having the time of his life. As you always, want and hope for your kids, right? And you are definitely helping me also get my second guy, my little kiddo, ready for college as well. So the three of us really appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for your support. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you will magically be there. See? See? You are it for this person. Okay? They are fantasizing about you. They are wanting you to be around them. They're wanting to see you. They are wanting to experience, the love, the deep sense of emotional contentment, the satisfaction. I feel like they are definitely kicking themselves for being in this very interview, I'm going to reject before I accept kind of phase. And they're realizing that they should not have done that with you. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. See, there you go. Beautiful. See, to me, that is a wonderful confirmation, group 2, of how much your person is invested in getting out of this energy, coming back into this deep, heartfelt energy, and to quickly take action here to show you that they've done that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. So here again, see, this comes from that Queen of Voices energy, right? This person for sure, when they are feeling the crunch of that, that sense of, okay, am I analyzing this too much? But if things get difficult, is it better if I step back? I don't want to go through that again. So again, maybe that is why for some of you, you might be in separation because when times got tough, they may have given up too soon and now they are regretting that. See, beautiful. They are definitely in a state of transformation. Definitely. See, working on myself so I can give you the relationship you want. Transformation energy. Beautiful. I love this. See, So if you guys are, you know, struggling, maybe there's little contact, maybe there's no contact, they are definitely thinking about you constantly. Like I said, all the memories that have been created, all the ways in which you have literally, you know, inspired them to open up their romantic heart again, because I feel like it's been closed for a while, right? And it's time to make a decision. See, they're at a crossroads. They know that they are going to have to come in with some sort of offer quickly, some sort of decision quickly, right? And that the time has come. It's either act or lose you forever, right? So, wow, that is really powerful energy. Let's get you some general guidance on timing here. During the waxing crescent moon phase. Okay, so you may want to look up when that next phase is, and that might be a very fruitful and high vibration time for the two of you to start, you know, taking action towards this. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose grace and gratitude. Here is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person's thoughts are about you today. I've selected some oracle cards here for you, which we will get to after we do your tarot. So Spirit, for our beautiful group 3, please tell us, what are their thoughts about you today? We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Emotions or Knight of Cups. And we have the Seven of Inspiration or Seven of Wands. All right, very interesting energy here. So in terms of their thoughts about you, so there's something here about them thinking that they regret, that they were unwilling to make some sort of a leap of faith in this connection. I feel like this person definitely may have an energy around them of playing it safe. Okay, this is somebody who maybe it takes them a lot to be able to take risks in life. And this may not just be when it comes to their relationship with you or their relationship with love or like the way they look at love. I feel like this person may harbor a lot of resistance towards change. Okay, so this is somebody who could be somebody who is kind of more set in their ways, and I know many people are like that, especially as they get older. It's kind of like a natural sort of response to life sometimes as we get, as we get older, but it really doesn't matter what age they are. I feel like some people are set in their ways even when they're young, right? It really depends on your mindset. But I do feel that one of the things that this person is thinking when it comes to you, as well as when it comes to themselves or how they have behaved or interacted with you, is that they're realizing that perhaps they are a bit too set in their ways. Maybe they've been a bit too stubborn. They don't find it easy to admit their own faults. I feel like there is definitely a sense of needing to protect their ego and needing to be a bit more protecting of their opinions, or protecting themselves when they have taken certain actions or they have behaved in a particular way. I do feel that one of the regrets that this person has right now in terms of what they're thinking about you is that they're starting to realize that it is not helpful, it is not positive to not be able to confront or admit their own wrongdoing or admit their own mistakes. And that in order to come closer to you, in order to bring you back to them, if there's been a separation here, I think they are also thinking and realizing that they're going to have to make a leap of faith and start being honest about the mistakes that they have made. Okay, so this is going to be a big step for them. This person, like I said, is just, they don't find it easy to admit their own mistakes. But I do feel that there's something about this connection, this love that they have for you, that is inching them closer to the edge of that cliff. You know, the whole thing about the Fool is that it is definitely about wanting to have a new beginning or wanting to do something new, go on a new adventure. But I also feel that this energy coming from your person is, yes, they want to go on that adventure with you. There's something very different, very special about you that is requiring them or is actually nudging them to actually leap off that cliff and take a chance. So I feel like also in their thoughts about you today, they are also marveling at how different and unique you are, group 3. There's something very different and unique about who you are, how you show up in this relationship, and how you deal with this person. I feel like you challenge them in ways that are good, that are very about expansion. Like you are expanding them. You are challenging them to be bigger and better than who they are now. You are challenging them to actually invest in love in a bigger way than they ever have. And that is why they are literally kind of shivering in their boots right now. Like, you know, like it's a big thing for them. It's a very big thing for them to take that leap of faith and to really engage with you at the level that you are at. Because as I said, they are definitely battling some resistance. Okay, this 7 of Wands is definitely, and you see it right here. Look at this person. They're pushing against these walls, right? Look at them. Like they don't want to look up. They don't want to look at what the challenge may be. They may like to kind of bury their head in the sand. They have their hair over their eyes, right? They're like trying to push against something, right? And they have their back to this beautiful, you know, to me this kind of represents a little bit of that sun's energy, star energy. Like they have their back towards, whether you see it as sun, the stars, the sky, whether you see it as having their back against positivity or positive change or hope. I feel like this person in their life has definitely felt very hopeless. There's been moments in their life that have brought them to their knees. And I feel like for many of you, this person may have pessimistic tendencies as well. Like because they feel that many situations in their life have brought them to their knees, they've lost hope. They may have an outlook towards life that is about expecting the worst or being a bit more pessimistic. Like this person may struggle to be optimistic about life, you know, but I feel like they want to be optimistic. They just struggle to be that way because of their own experiences. And I feel like it is that resistance, that kind of pessimism that they may have, that kind of sense of impending doom, right? Like I feel like they're always carrying around with them some sense of impending doom. Like, oh my God, things are gonna like go wrong for me. I just know it. I just know eventually they're gonna go wrong. This is somebody who sometimes when things are going very well for them, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, as in they're waiting for something to go wrong. They're like, oh, it couldn't possibly be this good. Oh no, And I feel like they, you know, part of them is also in their thoughts about you. I feel like they have realized that they were guilty of also thinking that way about you. Like, oh no, you couldn't be so good. You couldn't be this awesome. You couldn't be this wonderful. You couldn't, you know, there must be something wrong about you somewhere, right? Because they're used to looking for that, you know? And I feel like the fact that they have not found that in you in one sense scares them even more, because it breaks the cycle of the pattern of their life. It breaks through, like, the fact that they haven't found something about you that is wrong, that is bad, that's going to break their heart, that's going to let them down. Like, they haven't, maybe they've searched very hard and they haven't found that in you. And I feel like because of their past patterns, that is not good news to them in a very deeply subconscious level, if that makes sense, right? Because when you get used to a certain pattern, when you get used to certain outcomes, it's like the brain subconsciously is looking for that outcome, because it's almost like a sense of, it feels comfort in that. So it can say, see, I told you so. See, I told you so. So it's like this person right now is learning how to come out of that pattern in their thoughts about you. They're finally realizing that, hey, I'm always expecting the worst of people and of situations. I'm always looking for the worst so I can prepare myself. And that has caused me to be so resistant to love. And that has caused me to be resistant to the good news, which is that you are not that person. As much as they are looking for, or have looked for, something within you that would let them down, something in you that would be a confirmation of the same cycles that they've been playing out in their life, they're realizing that you are special. You are not that person. You don't have those things in you. And because of that, this central energy, which I'm loving, is the Knight of Cups. So yes, this is a slower moving energy, but that makes sense given what your person is like. It takes them time. You know, they're starting to see through that resistance. They're starting to understand that, you know what, with you, it might be safe to take that leap of faith. With you, it might be safe to give their heart. And that is why they are wanting, needing, desiring to make you this offer of their love, even if it is definitely a slower, moving energy. Like, it's taking them some time. It's taking them some thought, some, working on their own resistance. Yeah, see, isn't that interesting? Wow. Look at this. Right when I said it's taking them some time, we got the time machine card. Wow. Okay, so this is why I feel like your person is definitely taking their time to work through some of their more destructive traits, because look, we're getting 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. And I feel like they're also coming to realize that this pessimism that they have, this fear that something is going to ultimately go wrong sooner or later, is one of these deadly sins, as in it is a destructive trait that they have, because what it does is that it destroys their happiness. As happiness is coming towards them, as love is coming towards them through you, they are this trait that they have of self-sabotage, of not trusting, of not wanting to give their heart, of being very resistant. It is a destructive trait. Okay, it is a destructive trait that is definitely taking them some time to work through. Okay, and I also feel that this time machine definitely represents something about their past as well. I feel like the reason why your person is pessimistic, the reason why they act this way, why they may be extremely resistant, they may negate things before they affirm them. They may be kind of like it's a no before it's a yes. It's like an automatic no, and then they have to work their way towards a yes, right? Whereas some people, they're very open. So for them, it's a yes until it's a no, right? But this person, I feel their natural tendency is towards saying no first. And the reason for that, I feel, is this: law is not justice, rules that are not fair. I feel like this person may have been raised in an environment where it was always a no. Okay, they may have been raised in an environment with, parents, family, parental figures that was very repressive in some way, where they always felt like they were being denied pleasure, denied happiness, denied fulfillment, like they were being denied their desires. It was always kind of like rules, rules, rules. You know, you can't do this, you can't do that. It has to be this way, it has to be that way. So there's something very restrictive in the environment in which they may have been raised. Or even if it wasn't overtly like this, they felt restricted. There was some sort of an environment in which they felt that their desires were not being met, or their needs were not being met, or that what they wanted was not important to the people around them, or they had to suffer through rules that they felt were unfair. And that has kind of created this energy within them that's really all about feeling held back and having resistance, right? And looking for the ways in which something can go wrong. And it's definitely very destructive traits. And I feel like that is something that they are working through. And you know what? I feel like a good thing though about your person is that they do seem to have good friends around them. And they may be talking through some of these issues that they have with their friends. And I feel like it's going to be good for them to get that support, because I do feel that they may have friends who are going to help them to reconnect with you if there's been a separation. Like they may encourage this person to say, hey, do not give up on this love. Like you have a good person here in your life. Like this, I feel like they may have people around them that are saying, no, don't give up on you, group 3. This is something that is worth saving. This is something that is, you know, whether it's in struggle or separation, you know, you're not going to find this kind of special person again. So I feel like right now, if there's been some sort of a, little to no contact, your person is talking through certain things with people that are close to them. And I do feel that they're getting positive support and feedback. And that is also going to help them with this Knight of Cups energy. It's going to help them to move forward and offer that cup of love. So let's get some specific messages, next action, and guidance on timing. So if you could take 1 second right now to give this video a thumbs up, that really helps the channel. Thank you for that. Also, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. You are so powerful. When you subscribe, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my older son through college. I miss him, but he's having a wonderful time, and prep my younger kiddo who is getting ready to go to college. So the 3 of us really do deeply appreciate you from our hearts. Thank you. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. Okay, so see, this is the thing. Your person hasn't been fully honest with you. They may not have told you that they are struggling with this type of pessimism. They're struggling with the resistance and the fear that they feel. They're struggling with actually taking a chance, and putting their heart on the line and seeing where it goes. I wish I could take back the hurtful things that I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. So if you feel that there's been some hurtful things, or actions, things that have been said here, I feel like it again comes from their frustration, from that 7 of Wands energy. Look at this. This is definitely a frustrated person, right? You can see it in that energy. So, I think they also feel in their thoughts of you that they want to apologize for how they may have behaved. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. See, again, this is beautiful because they are coming to a realization that they definitely made the wrong choice here. See, there's a lot of pain around, if there's a separation, a lot of pain around that. They're feeling it. They're going through it. It's affecting their thoughts, their mind, their heart. It's making them see things clearly. They're feeling very alone. Okay, which is interesting because I feel like that is probably why they're looking upon, friends to offer some sort of guidance. Because I feel like this, to me, these 2 energies show us that they are feeling very cut off. And as this person feels more and more alone and cut off, they don't know where to go, what to do. And I feel like that is why they're looking towards this. This is somebody who definitely needs encouragement, okay? They feel alone and they don't know how to act from that sense of loneliness. So as they get more encouragement, it's going to help them, oh my God, to have a tower moment. There's some big energies coming through in the next actions of your person. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So I feel like if they haven't had the realization already that they need to take action, that they need to, come out of that Seven of Wands energy, them being alone and separated from you right now, and the pain of what that feels like, is definitely causing a destruction within them that is giving them that clarity, that tower moment, that light bulb moment of, hey, I cannot lose you. I cannot lose this person. So that is why I do feel, again, there's something here about their community that is going to help them to really make sense of this and to move forward. And like I said, with this Knight of Cups energy, to really come through for you. But we definitely got a timing here. So let's take a look. During the second quarter moon phase. So you may want to look up when that is next. And that might be a fruitful time as well for some sort of change here, right? So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next one.